We're covering the latest Los Angeles Lakers news and rumors. You're watching the Lakers Report. I am Will Scott. Plenty to discuss on today's show, and there's going to be plenty to discuss in the offseason. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, because if you subscribe and turn on your notifications, you're going to get an alert on your phone whenever we put out a video, whenever we go live. It's the best way to stay in the loop with the channel, and it is going to be a crazy offseason out west, so you don't want to miss anything. Hit that subscribe button below. Also, hit that noti bell, select notifications to all. Kyrie Irving, is he coming to LA? Not so sure, because there's been some talk around the league that he will be staying in Dallas this offseason. That has been the expectation. Here's what Mark Stein had to say about that situation. I think based on everything I've heard, Kyrie wants to stay in Dallas. And one motivation that was suggested to me is that, he's tired of this narrative that he's trying to force his way to the Lakers. So why not try to convince LeBron to come to the Mavs, even though, again, that's just not possible. It appears, and this is unfortunate, that Kyrie joining LeBron in LA is unlikely at this point. I think him recruiting LeBron to Dallas confirms that. It was supposed to be the other way around. LeBron, not a free agent, recruiting the free agent Kyrie to LA. Instead, it's the free agent Kyrie recruiting the not free agent LeBron to Dallas. I think that's just an indication that Kyrie wants to stay in Dallas. Here are some point guard options here. Kyrie is still going to be on this list for us, but Chris Paul could be on the move. D'Angelo Russell, you could bring him back. Fred VanVleet, he just opted out of his player option today. And then Kyle Lowry. And after watching him in the finals, I would say no to Lowry. Maybe some other names, though, on that list could be intriguing. Who will the Lakers point guard be next season? Let me know down in the comment section. I would not be shocked if D'Lo stays. But we'll have to wait and see. But go down and predict it. Who's going to be the Lakers point guard next season? Mentioned Kyle Lowry. If they're not able to land Kyrie or Chris Paul, could Lowry be the next Lakers point guard? He is currently in the NBA Finals with the Miami Heat. Here is what he's done in the playoffs in 22 games. 9.1 points per game, 4.4 assists per game, 3.3 rebounds per game, 43.5% from the field, and 36.7% from three-point range. He's clearly not what he was. Anyone that's watched Lowry these playoffs knows that, but he can still be a winning piece depending on the situation, and I do believe he would be in a good situation in LA. He's got 1 year left on his contract at $29.7 million. If I'm the Lakers, I am not willing to take all of that on for a guy that, let's face it, is kind of washed right now. That's no disrespect to Kyle Lowry. He's had a good career. He's won a ring. He's been a good piece on this Miami team for the most part, but I'm just not willing to pay that type of money. Taking a look at the sign and trade idea we drew up here. Lakers received Kyle Lowry. Heat received D'Angelo Russell. So just a straight-up deal. This might make some sense for both sides, and it's an interesting thing to think about here leading up to free agency. Do you want Kyle Lowry in L.A.? Y for yes, in for no, down in the comment section. Go down, let me know. I'm going to say no. We're just throwing him out as a possible target here, but I would say no to Kyle Lowry in L.A. I just don't think he makes you a better basketball team. You can go bet on his game tonight. Heat and Nuggets, Game 5. Denver trying to wrap it up tonight. You can go bet on the game, bet on a lot of other things at BetUS. If you use promo code Lakers125 and go to that link below, chatsports.com/Lakers, you're going to get a 125% deposit bonus. What does that mean? That means if you put $100 into your account, you're going to start with $225. It's a great deal. Go and take advantage of it. Chatsports.com/Lakers, promo code Lakers125. Let's talk about Rui Hachimura after his key contributions in the playoffs. Will the Lakers bring him back? I think Hachimura was fantastic, but could he be back in L.A.? Here's what he said about his impending free agency. The reason why I requested the trade is that I wanted to be somewhere I could be happy and play basketball, that liked me as a basketball player, that believed in me, and the Lakers were one of the teams that was really interested in me. I don't know my future, but I just want to be somewhere I can be happy. The Lakers have been good, and we're going to see. I believe the Lakers are going to keep Hachimura. I think they absolutely have to. He was fantastic. I think he was a big part of the Lakers getting so much better after the trade deadline. Keep in mind, this was a Lakers team really struggling before the trade deadline. They bring in Hachimura, they bring in D'Lo, some other pieces, and they got to the Western Conference Finals. Taking a look at Hachimura's stats with the Lakers in 33 games. Nothing crazy, but he was solid. 9.6 points per game, 4.7 rebounds per game, 48.5% from the field, 29.6% from three. That number went way up in the playoffs, 48.7% from three, 12.2 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game. He shot nearly 56% from the floor in the 2023 playoffs. He won the Lakers a couple games in the 2023 postseason, which is wild to think about, but it's true. Hachimura was huge for the Lakers down the stretch, and I think they are going to bring him back in large part due to his playoff performance. I think this is a good deal for both sides. He might be looking for a little bit more than this, but 4 years, $44 million. If the Lakers can make something like that happen with Hachimura, I think they should absolutely do it. As we welcome in producer Jeff Cooperstein to the show. Do you think he's going to be back next season, Producer Coop?
I do. I think because he's a restricted free agent, he's a guy that's going to be well sought after as well. He's going to be a guy that's going to get a pretty good contract. I think, like we said, 4 years, $44 million.
Yeah.
So
I think he's going to be looking for more than that.
Yeah, and I think he might get it too on the open market, but I think the Lakers would match whatever he wanted.
That's true. That's true. He's a restricted free agent.
He is a restricted free
Lakers
agent,
could
so
match. Could match
anything.
That's true. If you had to bring back one of Reeves or Hachi, it's got to be Reeves, though.
Absolutely, yeah. But I think they'll bring back both. But
you think so? Okay.
If you're picking between the two, I think it would be Reeves. But I think you'll end up with both.
Okay. Will Hachimura be on the Lakers next season? Type L for Lakers or 0 for other down in the comment section. Go down, let me know. Where is he going to be next season? I'm going to agree with Producer Coop. I think he ends up back in L.A. I do not think you can let this guy walk. And you heard him say in that quote, he wants to be somewhere where he can play winning basketball and be happy. L.A. welcomed him with open arms. He was a huge part of this Lakers team. I think he was underappreciated in Washington. He was not happy in Washington. He was on a losing team. He can win a lot of games if he comes back to L.A. and be a vital part of that Lakers bench potentially. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/LakersTV. Lots to talk about in the coming weeks leading up to free agency.